I call it yogurt soup with chicken and mint. It can be served as a starter to a meal or on its own as a meal in itself when served with these delightful chicken balls. And how easy is it to prepare? It's this easy. First to the soup. Into a large pan go butter and olive oil, extra virgin olive oil, in equal proportions. The butter is melted down over medium heat, and when hot, I sprinkle in some paprika, just a teaspoon or so, Hungarian or Spanish, it really doesn't matter, and let it fizz a little. This releases those wonderful essences. Then I toss in the white part of some spring onions, or you could use chopped Spanish onion or salad onion, and I cook for 2 or 3 minutes. Next, the chicken stock. Obviously, it's best if it's homemade. It really doesn't have to be. A commercial chicken stock will do. Look for one that's not too salty, though. The heat is now turned down. Now, in a separate bowl, I mix a couple of egg yolks with natural yogurt. You could use a low-fat yogurt for this purpose. And a tablespoon of plain flour. Once well mixed, this is added to the stock. The heat can go up again, and it's cooked for a couple of minutes until a smooth, creamy consistency is achieved. Now, if the soup is too hot when you add the yogurt mixture, it can curdle and go lumpy, but that can be fixed up with an egg whisk. And a few lumps don't matter anyway. Season to taste, a little salt if necessary, and a generous grinding of pepper, and that's the basic soup. Now to those balls. Again, simplicity itself. Buy some minced chicken and mix it with some chopped onion, a couple of tablespoons of finely chopped parsley, a couple of tablespoons of fresh breadcrumbs, and about a teaspoon of ground coriander. Again, add a little salt and pepper to taste. And when it's thoroughly mixed up, I shape into balls. Now, these balls can be delicious served as appetizers in their own right. And you could use beef or pork or veal. Use wet palms to prevent the balls sticking. Then take a small portion out, roll gently and lightly into balls, and then I dust them with some plain flour before frying lightly in a little oil. 3 or 4 minutes is all you'll need, or they could be poached or even steamed. The balls are just gently turned once or twice, and then when they're cooked, they're drained on a little kitchen towel. In case you're wondering about the mint, I do that last to make sure it's really fresh when it's put into the soup. And the amount depends really on the strength of the mint itself, the flavour. Some mint can be quite strongly flavoured. This is very mild, beautifully sweet. I divide into 2 halves. One half is stirred into the soup, and the other half will be used for garnish. Time to serve, and into a warmed dish goes that wonderful soup. Drop in a few chicken balls with the coriander to season them, and top with some mint, some green parts of spring onion. These have been curled in little iced water. Wasn't that simple? Degree of difficulty, low for both the soup and the balls. Keepability, both keep overnight in the refrigerator. And preparation time, about 5 minutes for the soup and about 10 minutes for the chicken balls, plus cooking. So there it is, inspired by Turkey, yogurt soup with chicken balls and mint. The perfect wine partner, I think, is a full-bodied Chardonnay. Absolutely perfect. From Consuming Passions, till next time, bon appetit! And the taste test is next.